All right, hey everyone. Back again doing a little project today. Basically, this customer wants a extension. A couple years ago, probably about a year and a half ago actually, we added all this, Xeriscaped his entire backyard, so we can show you guys that later on. But he basically, as you can see right here, he's got a very tiny driveway, and they have 3 cars. So he just wants to be able to get in and out a lot easier without moving everyone's cars around. So what we're going to be doing is extending this so that he has another kind of driveway access from the street. So that way he'll be able to get multiple cars in and out without always having to move them. So should be about a day project. Not a huge one, but it'll definitely make his life easier.
Not underneath it. Huh? You're like barely just scraping on top. Yeah.
So this part of the project was a little bit more detailed just because when we started to remove the sod, we realized that the majority of it wasn't sod, it was actually weeds. So those roots were digging down deep into the earth a lot farther than we wanted, and we ended up removing a lot more soil than we wanted. So what we had to do was kind of sift it by hand and remove just the pieces of grass or weeds so that we could still use the dirt to fill in and we didn't have a gaping hole in the ground.
Righto, mate. Have a bucket. It smells so good.
finals. Roll over it.
So something I asked Steven, our video guy, to do is to showcase this backyard. We actually did this backyard about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it was a complete transformation from what it was previously. It was a really nasty, unkept backyard, really. It had a lot of low spots that needed filling, and there wasn't anything back here. It was just old, dead sod. So what we did was we talked to the homeowner, kind of got his ideas for the design, and he was really on wanting turf, so we decided to install a couple pads of turf back there for him to have for his dogs to play on and not have to worry about them hurting their feet. And he wanted it to look tropical, so that was the focus of this. We wanted to have some spots of color in there, but really make it a tropical paradise, and I think we hit the nail on the head, because look at those traveler's palms. They're absolutely gorgeous, and really give him some privacy from the neighbors when he's hanging out with his wife in the hot tub. And one of my other favorite trees back here are the silver buttonwoods, which you can see along the fence there, and the bougainvilleas. The bougainvilleas add nice color, and the silver buttonwoods just give it a different look that you don't see in every landscape, different color. And they've actually grown tremendously. They're probably about 3 or 4 times the height they were when we put them in, so they're really happy. So anyway, just a really cool backyard.